I am not in Hennepin County. I am in New Ulm, Minnesota. And anyway, I'm about to hop on my wife's bike, my bride-to-be, Miss Emar B's bike, and I'm about to go see what if the Sasquatch or bipedal humanoid creature received the gifts, or if there's tracks in those woods near where I was snowboarding, Harmon Hill, and as well check around 8th Street Hill where I put the gifts that I gave it, the bipedal humanoid creature. When I got here, they got my doppelganger over there on the sidewalk. I'm not joking. He's got blue jeans on though. They didn't get the right jeans on. They thought I'd probably change jeans. Guess what? I didn't. And now here I am. I'm back on 8th Street. Down on 8th Street. And anyway, looks like they paved, what's it called? Clean the road here with the plow. All I need is this now for when I start snowboarding again. Use that to launch off the side right there. That's badass. Or launch over this. Launch over that and don't hit that, don't hit this right there. There's a pole right there, but I take this and jump over that. But we're not here to talk about snowboards. We're here to look for signs of bipedal humanoid creatures that I know is here. I just seen deer. Anyway, I'm gonna walk up in the trail over here actually, where I've been walking. Now, when I was here on the 18th, the owl that I may or may not have filmed on the other day, which I forgot if it was the 8th, I think it was sitting up in that tree. Then it flew and it landed near where I parked the bicycle. Then on the 18th at night, owl hooted from that way. Stereotypical owl hoot. And then I heard a noise. You hear that? That's the owl right there. The owl just warned or signaled the beast that I'm here, in my opinion. And right there, not for sure if it tried to make that into a little hut, but the owl's signaling that I'm here. You can barely hear it with all the car noises, but it signaled that I'm here. So now we'll go follow the trail here. Again, this is deer scat. What I filmed before, that's scat from some type of bipedal humanoid creature. This is deer pee. Right here. There it is again. That is not deer poop. No, I'm not a piece of poop toucher, but that is rock solid. And anyway, the point of the story is, like I said, I don't know what that was, but I just heard something. And here's more of it. I heard something, and you believe it or not, I don't know if it's audible. You're gonna have to turn it up on Bluetooth max volume or headphones max volume. And what I heard, I swear my soul on this, it was like this. I got this stick. It's really much all I need. And it's rather, here, let me make sure. It's rather hard stick. If you're wondering why you think if I use a stick for, take this stick and imagine right here is the bottom of or underneath the jaw, stab it. Now, this is the spot where I was before. That is like busted and broken lambs. And I know I didn't do that. I'm gonna swear my soul on everything on the existence of the earth. Everything I record here, I did not do beforehand. And I swear on my soul, if I'm lying, curse my soul to the worst possible afterlife. Now anyway, and might as well swear on everybody that's ever going to be created ever on this planet or in any type of galaxy or realm. Might as well swear on that too. And anyway, like I said, I filmed this shit before already, and this is broken. This is broken intentionally. This is a huge break and broke. Now, if you remember correctly, first I'm gonna go down there after I'm done. I was gonna talk about what I saw. The Bigfoot or bipedal humanoid creature taking a stick or a branch or a tree limb that is cut before. Oh, there's a deer. Now, is this skinwalker? I'm not for sure, but that looked like a deer. And anyway, though, as legend has it, skinwalker can change into any animal. And anyway, it's native legend. And what I'm talking about before, about this big stick that's thrown there, has to be 150 pounds, at least 120, and it's thrown on top of a small cluster of bushels, and it's thrown there intentionally. I'll show you in a second here. And anyway, got here from 8th Street. This is 8th Street where I'll show you, I'll talk about snowboarding. First we're going to see if the bipedal humanoid creature took that food, an offering that I gave it in that. Oh my god, I just seen something. I have no idea what it was, and I seen it move. I'm not joking right now. I'm not joking. I don't know if it's caught on camera or not, but whatever it was, I seen it move. I want to see if that acorn is still stuck in that branch. Is over here where that Bigfoot put it in there, or the bipedal humanoid mimic. This scat right there, deer scat. This is where deer lay. Right here too. This actually. Trying to see if there's something that was moving, or was that just, how do you say, flashing of the light, glimmering? Well, it's on camera. I had it pointed this direction when I seen it move. It means it's hiding behind a tree or something. Up there's the church steeple for the Way of the Cross. Tourist attraction. Now, here we are. This is where this little nook of the woods is. I sound like a dog whining or something. Oh my god. He's been breaking more stuff. This right here. Broke. This, I don't think this was like this last time. I have to take a look. And all this stuff right there. Put right there like that. That's a put. Remember, that's a word I made up, or what to call it. And this right here. Squirrel still didn't take those. Now there's that branch. I'm trying to find it, but this is what I'm talking about. Look at, that's made right there. Some Sasquatch made that, or bipedal humanoid creature, or mimic, or skinwalker. And anyway, take a step back here now. This is what I did last time. I put a walnut on top of this, and it's gone. Look at this. That just got broke by me. I could have stepped on that accidentally. Maybe I need this stick. Hold on. I do need this stick. We'll trade that stick for this stick. See what happens. What if that stick stays there? I'll come back to that. Find out later. Now, I seen that acorn stuck in the tree. Not for sure really where it was exactly, but it was somewhere around here. It's on the video. I put the camera right up on it. And anyway, that's all I know. And then right here, this little cluster of nonsense right here that proves that it was put there like that. Look at it. It's all gonna fall. Now I have to fix it immediately. Okay, that was what you call a spring trap, or whatever. What do you want to call it? Some type of something where one little touch you'll make it all fall down. Therefore, I just proved that. And I put it back as best I could, and I added something to it. This long stick, and then hold on. This is what I'm gonna do. I seen what I saw. It's gone now, whatever it was. And it was right around this area. Meaning, I seen it dash. And it wasn't a deer. It's on film. If it is caught on camera. I had the camera pointed that way. Sometimes they say it's hiding in the trees. They didn't climb the tree real quick. Look at this. I just realized this. This is a bend. And it bent it for the deers, for fun. I won't walk under that because that's for the deers. I'm not joking right now when I say this stuff. Now, hey, this is my path. And that too. From the video on the 18th. Riding this way. Oh, technically I already went under it without knowing. Snowboarding under there. Alright, that's legit. Right here, this is what I was showing you the other video. The twist. That is what do you call Oliver Twist for sure, you know what I mean? That is not done by man. No. It's still there. The gift. Offering. We'll see if it's inside the bucket. Look at this. Oh my god. I didn't even realize this before. This, alright. For anybody that doesn't believe me right now, I'm gonna rest my whole case on this right now. For anyone that doesn't believe what I'm saying, and I'm gonna say it right now. If you don't believe me after this, then you are a pathological liar or you're in denial. Now, I didn't even notice this when I put this here. This is bent, and I didn't do that. Okay? Look. Oh my god. I had no idea this was even bent at first. Oh my god. I'm totally in awe right now. This is bent. And anyway, right here. This must have been where he was chilling, hanging out right here, right? And had the owl. He likes to sit right there. That's the owl's nest, or was once a nest where the owl don't mind sitting in it. And anyway, now let's see. See if there's stuff gone, missing. Nope. But remember, like I said, I thought it was a prank. This was up there on the 18th. That bucket near where the sewer was. The sewer cover is over there on the hill, 8th Street Hill. Anyway, I see what he was doing. He was trying to build this up, but it couldn't really stay how he wanted it. And anyway, though, this is. I'm pretty much done talking about anything where a human would want to bend this out of the way. But I guess there's a 1% chance that a man did do this. We'll give him that. 99% chance humanoid creature did this. 1% chance man or lady or trans human did this. 1 to 99%. I'm stand on that. Now, at the end of the day, I'll be back over here later. I'm gonna go over here. Go this way. I'm gonna show you this one last thing, and then I'm gonna go walking to where I said I was gonna go over by Harmon Park. I'll walk down that way. Down this way. I think it's interdimensional being sometimes too, because there's no footprints, and it could have a what's it called device on it where it can teleport, if you believe in that stuff. And anyway, as well, or have some type of suit on that hit a button and activate it, and then it blends in like a chameleon. Now, believe it or not, that's a theory that I've heard about in a podcast before I thought of it. Saying what I just said, I heard them talk about it. And then I seen it before. Where I seen it was by the state park entrance, where I gifted it the bipedal humanoid creature back in October 2025. Gifted a 3/4 ribeye steak and some mashed potatoes and gravy, and as well apples and cherries, and as well what else did I give it? Oh yeah, a couple burger patties and some bread. Now anyway, over here's where I'm going. I want to show you right here. This is what I'm talking about. It being upset, pissed. It's taking a big old log and throwing it. Look at that, it came right here. Guess that's my footprint, which I highly doubt it, but anyway, this is what I'm talking about right here. This little area right here, once it gets covered with foliage or whatever, and that right there, that stick, let me zoom in. Look at, that was once cut by a saw, okay? There's no reason a man would just decide to put that right there. And anyway, imagine, this is my hunch. I already said it once in the other video. We'll film it for a little bit more and then we'll keep walking. Then I'll talk about my idea of what behind this. Small little cluster here. Now once say, and this too, oh my god. That was put there. Right there. That one, that goes like that. And that one, I just seen that one, standing up. That thing's standing up. It's not growing out of the ground. And anyway though, I don't even know what to say about this, but hypothetically now, first I'm going to go back up there. Now I'm going to talk about it. Hypothetically, say that thing's upset, and his last resort is to pounce on something or someone, it could be right there. Oh my god, it could be right there and just like, that's broke. This is all twisted. He wanted it broke so he could duck under it. He don't like scraping on him. And anyway, deer don't do that. This too. This is all broke, rather high. And then, anyway, like I said, this is the holy land. This is all holy land. Meaning, not sure what that really means, but there's a church area up there, way across. It's called that. Commemorative statues there for Jesus and God, stuff like that. Mother Mary and Joseph, 3 wise men and 12 disciples and all them. And anyway, I'm just gonna walk over across the street the way ever I decide to, and then keep moseying down towards Harmon Hill. And this is part 1. I am GappaMagix. This will probably be part 1, 2, or 3 already. Once it gets time, because I'm not gonna make sure these are my prints. Yeah, they are. Okay. And anyway, get a good look. You know you heard that. I know I did. I'm about to leave, so maybe it doesn't know it's in the tree. Well, anyway, like I said, I was talking about it doesn't know it maybe is in the tree because I disguised it with that bag over it, but inside there, let me remind you what I did. I gifted a 1 quarter-pound cheeseburger patty with a little bit of cheese, and another 2 pieces of bread, then a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, then some Christmas chocolates, and some orange juice. Okay, now going back up. Going all the way over, walking to where I heard the mimic. Now, I talked to no one about it besides what I spoke on the internet, but I also read something about ghosts on a forum. This weather's right, or it's cold enough, or if it, I guess even if it chooses to, if a ghost has enough power, it could talk. And anyway, that's all I know. I believe it too. Oh, just carnage right here. Sticks and stuff out of it, thrown away. I'm not gonna touch it. That's another trap. Move real quick. Looks like it's wrapped there. It tried to be. Good thing I didn't have the phone on pause and record and this and that, because what's that? Oh my god. Possible wolfman. This is the second time I've seen hair like that. The first time was in the undisclosed location that I won't say where. And I followed the signs back past no trespassing. Get a good look here. Owl hair? I don't think that's feather. That's like a tuft of hair. Yeah, hold on. Oh my god. It's like a big lump of it right there that was connected. This may be a DNA sample. Oh my god. I had to put it in a Kleenex. I'm gonna pause and set the phone down. Some people probably mistake this for squirrel hair, but I highly doubt it. And I don't think it's I don't think it's rabbit hair. There's some type of enough of skin right there that's attached to it. Like it was a big old clump and it fell off of the hair of it. It feels unique, like a big old strand of hair. Meaning that's holding those little fraggly hairs together. If that makes any sense. Now, I'm gonna pause it again for 1 second, put this napkins away and stuff. Okay. Believe it or not, there's an airplane school in this city, or it's from the other city, and they train here as well. And anyway, though, that is evidence put in my pocket now inside that piece of napkin. Now, that's all I know. So this is going to be quite a walk from, hey, I'll snowboard here tonight if I can, if there's, they didn't clean the path. Yes, anything goes on the 8th, and that bench too, maybe if I build a small pile and hop off that bench. It is 8th today, 28th, anyway, this way it goes. I don't know if I should exit right here or up here. I think I'm gonna come up, stay up here because I want to keep my stick. I want to walk around with the stick in front of other people, really. Across the street, obviously, with it, but I'll be going straight into the woods again. This is a good fence. Camera over there. This is church land, so technically I could be here too. Something going on right here. Prints. And I know I didn't do them. I guess it could just be anybody. But why would they want to walk right here? I guess the same reason I am, huh? I'll walk in them. Keep them fresh for them. I'm building a house over there. Guess the church sold out, needing some money. This is all church property. Church over there. Snowboarded over there on the 5th, because that's 5th Street Hill over there. The one that I jumped off of near Harmon Street Hill, Center Street, is taller than that. I got that on a different video. The phone died after that. I was going to make the 3rd video that day, but the phone died. It was really rather cold that day. I think it was -5 or 6. And anyway, going over here. There's a nice view right here. Zoom out here, zoom in. Can't really see much, I guess, from right here, but trees are blocking it. But it has to be, I don't know, compared to over there, I don't know, 80 feet, 70 feet, 60. This is my hunch where I believe if it travels across the street, it goes this way. Now, I was here the other day. I walked down this path. I walked over that way a little bit. But we'll walk. I don't want to really have snow in my boots. That looks pretty deep. I want to show you what I saw the other day. Since I have no tread, let's walk down it. Anyway, over here. I snowboard down this maybe. Clear out some of that brush. This right here, I'm not sure if that fell off of that tree, is where I'm going with this statement. Because of the bark different pattern of it. And I spoke about that in the other video. And it's put there. Set there against this. I don't know what to say. And anyway. What's that? I didn't see that last time. But then again, I didn't walk all the way down here. It was like it sharpened something with a stick. With a knife. Made it known that it did sharpen it, or how you say cut, or remove the bark. There's something right here. Flag right there. And here. This is a warning sign or something from Sasquatch. That's why there's flags right here. I highly doubt that man did this. But maybe they did, I'm not for sure. But this is rather unique, where they took a knife and chimed away all the bark and then made a Y stick like a fishing thing. That's a fishing thing where you put your fishing rod between the Y right here. And then this is put there. There's another put. And anyway, that's all I know. And then, what's this? This is metal. Interesting. Oh my god, what's that? I never came this way. So, I'm staring here. Now, stop right there. This is as far as I went right here. This is my print. That's mine. Now, there's no other print. That's mine too, right there. But right there, that's a print.